There has been an update to starcitizen alpha 3.12.1f. This is the PTU. If you start your launcher, drop to PTU. There should be an update. This patch is aimed to focus at some factors involving the Xenothreat mission. We will get to that in a second. First of all, general focus is on general gameplay. Now, there are a couple of known issues which persist, and they are the following. Some or all of the player's items that should be kept after a character database reset are lost. The player will be unable to access Mobiglass if you change your armor. So keep your armor on, do not change it. Being arrested while wearing leg armor causes the player to respawn in prison with a broken multi-tool. This is an ongoing bug that they are aware of, but they have not fixed it yet. Opening or closing a cargo crate shelf can open or close the adjacent shelf. Not a horrible issue, but they are aware of it. The character animation is incorrect while holding damaged QT sensitive cargo crates. If you've noticed during the Xenothreat mission, you pick up a crate that is sensitive to quantum travel, your character looks funny, they are aware of it. And lastly, the last known issue is player ship can become unresponsive after mining an asteroid if an FPS deposit is nearby. That is a strange bug, but be aware of that. There are some feature updates here. They've increased the inventory and refresh rate of shop items to reduce the frequency that an item runs out of stock. That was also in the previous patch. They've increased the availability of prison repair missions. They have made further optimizations to help with AI flight movement when server frame rate is erratic. We've seen that during frame drops that the AI gets all funny. They are trying to optimize that. And there is some changes to the Xenothreat missions, which is the following. To avoid the mission community payouts being given to players with a crime stat, they will no longer be able to accept the mission, and should a player gain a crime stat during the mission, they will lose access to the mission until the crime stat is removed. So if you are purposely trying to shoot someone during the mission and you gain a crime stat, that will remove you from the mission as a participant in it, and you will not get paid. Makes sense, but I still don't think this will do much to discourage a lot of the PvP taking place in that mission. They've also reduced the value of Xenothreat supply goods with the update to the mission payout logic. Increased the amount and type of Xenothreat support chips player need to destroy before the Idris retreats. They've slowed down the Xenothreat Idris retreat quantum travel event to avoid it looking like it despawns instead of retreating. That is good, because I thought it just despawned. It is not supposed to. You will now see it actually retreating. They've also reduced the starting inventory level of the Jericho drop-off to prevent it from hitting max inventory and preventing players from selling Xenothreat commodities. So a lot of good changes coming to that, no doubt, from the community feedback of the event. Now, there are a couple of bug fixes in this patch. Bug fixes are as follows. They have fixed an issue that was causing the prison kiosk to give transaction failed messages when selling minerals. Their turrets at the top of rest stops now respawn correctly after being destroyed. Players should no longer get a crime stat for attacking Xenothreat targets while in the armistice zone. Good one there. They fixed an issue with the collision from the Starfarer wreckage's doorways extending too far, which prevented players from shooting through them correctly. Interesting, I was not aware of that one. They've fixed an issue with extreme frame rate drops when the video is played in phase 1 of Xenothreat. So good news there, it wasn't you, it was the server, and the issue has been fixed. They fixed an issue causing the Xenothreat Idris marker to not go away when the ship retreats in phase 2. They fixed an issue causing enemy AI ships to not engage players during the repel the Xenothreat stage of the mission. They have fixed an issue causing the Javelin at Jericho to not regen its shields as intended, which could be why the Javelin was taken down so quickly in a matter of 30 seconds sometimes. CRU-L5 quantum travel should no longer be obstructed from most planets and moons. That is good. Eclipse torpedo animation should now correctly play when firing. Thank you, as a big fan of the Eclipse. That one was bugging me, and I'm glad to see it fixed. Otherwise, on the technical side, they fixed 2 client crashes, fixed 3 server crashes, and 2 main thread deadlock fixes are in. This concludes everything happening in patch 3.12.1f, currently on PTU. Get in there, test it out, let me know how it runs for you. I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoy this content, you know what to do. See you later.